Good Grand Rising. Me. Daryl led you. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. This light. I realize I gotta change that light setting. Come on in. What's up, Daryl? Ed Lump, what's up? Well, let's put on the TT shot. Happy Monday. How you all feeling? Let's go. Me. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. You are just like singers. We podcasters. We also have to prep our voice, our vocal cords. Pen. Let's do that one first. And so if you don't pin it correctly, I mean, pin it correctly. What am I saying? Pin it correctly. Hey, all right. Okay. Welcome. All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Marlon Briscoe, aka Body by Briscoe. That's the brand built for over 16 years. I've been in the wellness space my entire life, but as a professional, 16 years. Okay. And so um, I'm here today, Monday, sharing with you guys. As you saw, the the title of the live, it said Monday Fast and why. Um, yeah, why Monday Fast? Why am I fasting? Grand Rising. Nutrillo, what's up? How are you doing? What's up? Um, right? Why are we fasting? Fasting is fasting's brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Let's not say brutal. Fasting is an interesting concept that over the years has evolved into something that I really enjoy. Naturally, first you naturally fast when you ain't got no money, right? You naturally fast when you don't have any money. So that's how it starts, right? And then you build up a discipline, right? Um, Logan Berry, what's up, everyone? You build up a discipline to to abstain from things when you do not have them, right? Uh, Fasting is basically holding off. It's delayed gratification. Fasting is cleansing yourself of things that you may not necessarily need. Um, and so um, and so with that, you can use it as a tool on your journey to help you with anything, whether you're what's up, user, whether you're looking to heal in some way, shape, or form, okay? Whether you're looking to detox, whether you're looking to cleanse your body uh, and mind and spirit of certain things, um, illnesses, whether it be July, right? Henry, what's up, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. Daniel, what's up? And so, with that, okay, I want to bring to you the information that I have been using, um, that I continue to use, and to this day, at at 44 years old, I'm able to feel good, be be healthy, be strong. Um, Yesterday I was at a family function, right? I was at a I was at a family function, and this family function, all right, yeah, there we go. That's a little better. And then this family function, yeah. Can you see the physique? Yeah, you can see my physique. This family function, there were a lot of kids there, right? Um, we'll get there. There were a lot of kids there, and all the kids wanted to play with Marlon, right? And so, it was just like everybody's like, man, how do you have all this energy? You're this big grown man, um, and you're able to be out here cartwheeling. I almost did a backflip. I want to take some gymnastic classes so that I can practice my backflip. Uh, but to be able to still do these things and enjoy my life and enjoy my time, my experience, uh, with my family, with children. That's why children are always so attracted to me, because of my energy. That's why I say your energy is your currency, right? Uh, and so, how can you have that? How can you two also have that? Carson, what's up, Grand Rising? Right? And it was like, I just remember like on my journey, just as far as a child, and just learning things and figuring out like, where are people getting this information? Because when you see something, you're like, well, how did they learn how to do that? Or where did they pick that up from? Like, and why mine, and how can I, and how can I tap into that? What's up? Yeah, right. And so that information is in books. That information is in people, in your community. Um, and that information is also out in the real world. And when we say real world, we mean experiences, experiencing people, going out traveling, being of service, living on purpose, in purpose. And as you continue to step outside of your comfort zone, as you continue to explore this world, like, that's the great thing about Indiana Jones. I don't know if you guys remember Indiana Jones. And these are the things that they don't shows like this they don't have anymore, because these shows, they fuel curiosity. Yes, you have things like Stranger Thing, but that's more like alien like, if we're getting kind of in that world. Um, you know, um uh what was the show I was talking about? Because I'm sorry, I was reading all the comments. But these shows, they inspired curiosity. Indiana Jones, it was Megan Wagwan Virgin, right? They inspire curiosity. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Hey, respect my lord. All right. Um, you know, but yeah, I was saying, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Um, all of these different shows that really inspired curiosity for you to go out and search for knowledge, in the real world, uh, and the real world. Uh, right? One way you can do that is you just got, and how you do that is you got to just step outside. You got to step outside in the real world. You got to take chances. You got to talk to people. right? As I was walking from the gym, uh, thank you so much for the likes, guys. Go ahead and um, Megan, what's up? Right? Uh, thank you so much. You lit up the gallery. I appreciate you. Uh, okay. Um, so with that information, okay, with that information, thank you for the go popular. With this information, you can have, be, do anything and everything that you want. And that comes with knowing who you are, right? When you're fasting, you're abstaining from relying on everything outside, right? When you're fasting, you have to rely on air, breath, source, and prayer, mind, right? Um, if you're doing a water fast, you can rely on water. Uh, if you're doing a juice, you can do juice, but today we're doing it's a water cleanse. Okay, so 24, I may go 48 hours, but just a 24-hour cleanse so that we can continue to look good, to feel good, to rid our mind and body of any unnecessary pesticides, toxins, brain fog, um, that may be still in our system, right? Uh, as we are on a healing journey through a transitional relationship, um, one of those things that we have to do is shadow work, right? And shadow work comes in the form of uh, going within and learning and not learning and connecting with inner child, going back to some experiences from your youth, and really sitting with those experiences, sitting with those emotions, as to why you have them. For example, we're talking about fasting. One of the things that I'm fasting from in particular is bread. I love bread. Okay. Anybody else out there that loves bread? Give me, send me some emojis if you love bread, like I do, right? Uh, and so with that, okay, I love sandwiches. My favorite is peanut butter and jelly. I have aspirations of opening, doing something with that passion, that love for it, right? Um, and so whenever things um, may have gone awry, whenever I may feel some kind of emotion, um, when sometimes things may go wrong, um, in life. Sorry. Um, right? So as I'm fasting from bread and doing my shadow work, I have that connection with bread because I'm from the island of Jamaica. I was born Let's take a second. You're welcome. You're welcome, Chris. I man, shake it off. I'd shake it off. See, even that right there, that's a trained response to not continue to deal or feel what is happening in the present, right? Um, and that again is we were trained, right? Trained by your environment, your parentage, your education. We were trained, and so as you continue to go on in life, those tools they wear out. They don't really apply anymore. And so how do you get new tools? How do you really figure out what is working? How do you know when the healing is done? Well, one, the healing is never done. Two, as far as tools, we talk about books and education. We talk about community and people. You don't see people having real time conversations anymore. Yes, we have the technology, and this allows us uh, to have conversation um, and share. If I was more on our platform, we can have multiple people speaking, but this is about me sharing the fasting journey and not really needing to be interrupted as of yet. Okay. And so, with all of that being said, we have all of these tools that we um, that have to be upgraded, right? So that we can continue to maximize. The whole point is to maximize this experience. Be, do, have, right? To be as great as possible, to be as good as possible, healthy as possible, to be able to do all of the amazing things that we may see, we may feel, um, that may have been shared with us, right? And so we can have the material things, we can have the immaterial things, right? So we can be, do, have all of it um, within our unpredictable. This is not predictable. I'm so arrogant to the fact that when I say I want to live to 100, um, and I've been saying that since I was a child. Um, but we don't know if we're gonna be here tomorrow. Do you know if you're gonna be here tomorrow? Who's in control? We're in control right now, right? With the thoughts and the actions, right? Um, with the thoughts and the actions, you're in control. So as I was able to finally, thank you, move through that moment of of emotion um, with bread. I'm fasting from bread again so that um, we can get these parasites out of the body. Really and truly, bread is a major parasite. There's a lot of parasitic. Oh, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome from Turkey. We're here in New York. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, if this is your first time tuning in, this is Body by Briscoe TV, where we talk mindset, manifesting, movement, and money. Okay, so please, if it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what made you pop in. And you go ahead and you share. You share it out because your energy is your currency. You sharing it allows us to continue to show up and be here on the platform. And it also lets um, uh, the algorithm know that we're here, and it pushes us out more as well. Have I taken ivermectin? No, I have not. No, I've not. I'm a natural wellness. No enhancement drugs. Okay, what we do is we take supplements um, that already in our body that are part of our lifestyle. We do have a flash goal. All right, so let's go ahead and get that up. We need three gifters to send roses. All right. Um, I've what ivermectin. I'd have to look that up as well. Um, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Okay. And so since we are again talking about fasting, right? As we continue to go back to that topic of the healing and me being connected to bread. Fasting does fasting? That's a great question. Thank you so much. Does fasting include celibacy? Yes, it does. Um, yes, it does. Uh, okay. We abstain from sexual with just everything, right? Food is. I realize to me now, food is kind of sexual. It's so good. Right? That bread. Right? Fasting from alcohol, of course. Alcohol is the worst for you. Okay? It is the worst. I have friends now that are fighting for their lives because they literally were drinking too much alcohol. Okay? You see it every day. Okay, so you have to have willpower, aphrodisiacs. It actually it increases all of that, right? When you fast, man, once I abstain from everything, from the pornography, from the masturbation, from the food, from the alcohol, from the shopping, from everything. Once you abstain from all of that, right? You gain clarity, you gain control over it. Okay. And when you are in control, you basically, when you stand for something, you won't fall for anything. When you are in control, you cannot be programmed. You already see the programming for what it is. Okay. And that only comes through clarity. Yeah, you're not going to be able to understand the language. You're not going to be able to understand the perception of what comes with it. Okay. Until you do it. All right. So the only way to be, do, have is to be. What I really wanted to say, the only way to understand is to be, do, have. That's what I wanted to say. Because, sometimes the thoughts be up. Okay. So that's why we're fasting. That's what has come up for us within the fasting. Um, so please let me know if you've ever fasted. Um, and what was your experience like? Okay, what was your experience? Um, you know, why did you do it? How did it help you? Okay, all of that. All right. Oh, LLP, what's up, Gloria? What's up? What's up, everybody? Again, welcome to Body by Briscoe TV. If this is your first time here, please, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay. This is Body by Briscoe TV, where we discuss mindset, manifesting, movement, and money. Okay. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your time, your energy. right. Um, so what I wanted to discuss next is we're gonna take this off like this, like this. We're gonna put that like this. Um, we're gonna put this like this, and then we're gonna go to the book like this. Okay. Bragg's. You heard of Bragg's? You heard of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, Bragg's toothpaste, uh, right? No, 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 that's yeah, Bragg's toothpaste. Okay, Bragg's baking soda. They have all kinds of holistic products. Okay, VC Queen, what's up? You the VC Queen, what's up? Okay, money lady. Um, all right. Uh, and so that's who this person is. He is from um I forgot where he from, but his name is Bragg, Paul Bragg, him and his wife. Uh, the miracle of fasting, proven throughout history for physical, mental, and spiritual rejuvenation. Uh, Fasting is the greatest remedy. The physician within. Paracelsus, and that's a 15th century physician. That's how long this information has been out there. Okay. Paul C. Bragg, he's an ND, PhD, life extension specialist. I like that. You like that? I'm a life extension specialist. I'm helping you to extend and fulfill your life. This is a boring chat. Peace out, Peter. Okay. Um, and then Patricia Bragg, ND, PhD. She's a health and fitness expert. Okay. So that's where you can get some of this information. Okay. All right. Um, I can tell you last year, I did a 3-day fast. And oh my gosh, after that fast, when I said the amount of mucus that came up, because it was around the holiday time and I was going in on the cakes and the cookies you know, and I knew that. And so I knew that I had to fast. I had to abstain. Why was I going in so hard? You know, I was going in so hard because, again, it's programming. It's the time of the year. Oh, you got to go have these cookies, these cakes. You're at all these events and different things like that. And it's just, again, it becomes a challenge to say no. That's why you got to have that willpower, right? Willpower um, is the thing that's gonna separate you. All right. So I was talking to my uncle yesterday at the birthday party, and he was sharing. I didn't know that he had smoked cigarettes, right? But I guess it made sense, or at least I didn't remember because he's been around. He's been around a long time. I probably may have seen him and like maybe he was probably like sneaking it, sneaky link, but it was never in when he came over. I never really seen him. And then I guess, yeah, if he was going outside, you wouldn't see him, right? But he did used to smoke cigarettes. And, as we were talking, I had to ask, I said, I placed my hand on his shoulder. I said, you know, you talk about, you just quit, but what was your why? What was your thing that kept you motivated enough to say, I'm not gonna have any more cigarettes, right? One of the things that he shared was that his body was shutting down. He was having all kinds of ailments. When people tell you that, it's usually one, either the doctor may have said something, or two, they were experiencing quite some stuff on their own, enough for them to be motivated to say, hey, um, I got to make some changes here. And so, his willpower, he said, willpower. He said, you got to be strong, man. You know, he then went on to share um, how one of his tenants in his house, this was a year after him not smoking, right? A year after his tenant, they they were having a good time. He's downstairs. He has a nice setup in the backyard. Um, and then, next thing you know, boop, he had a cigarette, and it was down the rabbit hole from there, right? Um, so it was his environment, right? Uh, that dictated his decision. Okay, his environment didn't set him up for success. His community didn't set him up for success, because now that tenant was a part of his community, right? And like I said, they were hanging out, being of good cheer, spirit, you know, building together, and that's what happened. His willpower at that time was not as strong. And so I share all of that to say, when your will is strong enough, when your why is strong enough, and for him, it was, his body was breaking down, right? He wasn't having as much fun. He wasn't able, he shared stories of walking up the steps, you know, and being completely out of breath and being scared. Okay, Chef Ra, what's up? Okay, all right. So when your why is strong enough, your will be strong. Ooh, ooh. When your why is strong enough, your will can carry you through. You like that? When your why is strong enough, your will can carry you through. Yeah, can y'all let me know if you like that one? I'm writing it down. When your why, uh, was good. All right. Friendship applications. What the hell? I don't know what that is. He ain't talking to me. My motherfuckers up here in beaters and shit trying to flex on me. Chat, what they ass down? How do you in your kitchen? Me? Nah, nah, nah. I'm in my zone. The kitchen. Nah. Oh, I'm writing. Oh, because you guys came in while we were while I was sharing about fasting. That today we're fasting, and I was sharing about that in the journey. And how, it's going great so far. It's like I feel, as the time is going on, I feel my body swelling. I feel the energy. Yeah, just offer just the air, the oxygen, the energy. T, thank you. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, come on in, like the live, share the live, look aloud. I appreciate you, Griffin. Yo, make sure if you're following me on TikTok, you go ahead and follow me on YouTube, and YouTube, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. All right. Yeah, have you guys fasted before, Jay? What up? Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, Started the day with prayer, stretching. You just have some water. Uh, and actually, I did the this this shot. Yeah. Hold on. You can in the beginning, but then you'll learn that that's why it's called a fast. You got to be able to. What's going, man? My All right, there you go. Come on, screen. My gimbal be acting up. One gift, y'all. Where y'all at? We got three people in the room, chat. Help me out. Oh, so I was trying to share with you guys. This is one of the things you can have in the morning. This is actually my latest video. I explained the I explained the formula, and this is a lemon cayenne ginger shot. How to make it? What's the benefits of it, and all of that. Okay. I mean, so many. One, it's instead of coffee, it reduces the acidity within your gut, right? It's so much energy. Oh, what's up? Um, it's incredible. It's great. So I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and look at the video. All right, cool. I was trying to fix that one. Hey, all right. What's up? What's up, y'all? Come on. What we got in here? All right. So that's what, and so it's lemon, ginger, cayenne. Go ahead and try it out. Oh, he got the three up. Let's go. Yeah, you see that. You see, even somebody already said, you look, you feel it? Man, yeah, I definitely feel it. Now, this I took like an hour ago. No, I just feel the energy. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it going up my body. Feel it in my brain. How I get some ways like you though, what it seemed. I just cut my hair last week. All right, y'all. All right, Coach K. Let's follow. I'll follow you what it seemed. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I seen them do the it's like a foam and then you put your do rag on. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Good meeting you. Huh? Oh, you want to do one on one? All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Like the live? Yeah. You be in the gym too? Oh, that's solid. That's solid. Ah, absolutely. Let's go, y'all. Like the live, share the live, look alive, be alive, we alive. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, oh. I actually just got out of a relationship. It was yeah, about five years that we were together. It dissipated. So that's one of the reasons we're up here. We're discussing the journey, the healing journey. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't here for a little while. Just with respect to the relationship and where I am, and right, you know. Uh, yeah, I'm always looking for friends. That's why we network. Oh yeah, 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 definitely, yeah. Oh, oh, this is a you. Oh, it's an actual like kind of show type of thing. Uh, application. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I have a very diverse style. I don't have a go-to outfit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Probably I can say right now I got this like floral uh sweatsuit. I got a couple different suits. Yeah. Uh I guess because oh, nah. Yeah, I'm definitely what's up, Parker Rose. I definitely like comfort and flow. Um yeah, I definitely was like, I did the whole skinny jeans, tight. Not that's not the phase and flow I'm in right now. I'm in flow and ease. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah. Um, there are a couple people, for example, like we had, I had somebody, if you disrespect a family member, um, close family member, uh, you disrespect me. I mean, that's clear, right? You know, disrespect is, you know, uh, because how you communicate, how you show up, how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you don't respect me, you ain't gonna respect anything about what I say, what I do, what I show you, boom, boom, boom. And so it's just kind of as above, so below, right? So yeah. They mistake my confidence for arrogance, my intensity for insecurity. Mhm. Yeah, I'm going to Afro Nation in July. Yeah, yeah, Portugal. Going back. Worst travel experience. Um uh oh, it's when I was going to Paris. Oh my gosh, I flew to Paris on a buddy pass, man. That was crazy. I won't do that again. And so it was like just sitting there and waiting. Flight kept getting canceled, kept getting canceled. It was just too much anxiety, too much out of my control. Um, yeah, yeah. Great questions. Listen, I have a dating show. It's called Date Night Live. Yeah, I definitely want you to check it out on YouTube, and we also have a Roku channel. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Uh, uh, yeah. Oh wow, they were older. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Yeah, that's what it's about. Hell yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn. That's so you oh yeah, you had to do all that. Yeah, yeah. Now it ain't safe for you to go to sleep there. Nah, facts. Ooh. Yeah, fact. Oh, we might as well run the battle while we telling the story. Yeah. Uh-huh. You still a year, right? You still ain't learned. Uh, let's go like the loud, y'all. That's crazy. Okay. Sounds too, y'all. Nah, that's man. Thank God I haven't had to. Well, yeah. When I talked about the friend, that was one of the reasons, right? Because he laid hands on my bro, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And this was mind you, this was like the day of a funeral. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's wild. Like, and the fact, and even after all of that, I'm the type again, my kindness, they mistake my kindness for weakness. I still forgive, be the one to reach out, like, you know what? I understand. I know what you had going on, right? And I know that you're not capable of handling all of it. And that's why you acted like a child, right? Um and so it's still try to befriend you in a way and help you, you know? Nah. Wow. You did the same thing. Popped it. Damn. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The sum total of the five closest people you hang around. Yeah.